This video is sponsored by Surfshark. More about that later. On the 27th of October 1944, Lieutenant Kittel shoots down his 250th victory over Latvia. Despite his flying expertise, Kittel will also be shot down in the closing months of the war in Europe. Want more historical content? Well, Surfshark VPN has a deal for Soto Cinematics viewers that you won't want to miss. Surfshark is a virtual private network that keeps your online identity safe via encryption, keeping all your personal data protected from suspicious characters and questionable commercial entities, whether you are on the move or at home. Surfshark's Clean Web feature is great for when I'm lost down the rabbit hole researching a niche topic, knowing that malware will be blocked and I won't be tracked. You can get rid of those pesky pop-up ads and avoid potential malware from being downloaded onto your PC when using public Wi-Fi networks. Surfshark not only protects your IP address, but also allows you to change your IP address, allowing you to bypass censorship and access information from around the globe. This is great for viewing streaming libraries and YouTube videos that are blocked for no good reason. Sounds good, right? Follow the link in the description and use the code SOTOCINE for an exclusive deal and 3 months of extra usage. Thanks again to Surfshark. Now, back to the video. At 12:06 hours, 4 FW-190A7s of 2nd Staffel JG-54 take off to intercept Soviet attack aircraft within the Courland pocket. The leading Fokker-Wulf is flown by 266 Victory Ace Oberleutnant Otto Kittel, flying in Black 1 on his 583rd sortie. An overcast day, with clouds at around 400 meters, Soviet Air Force and Luftwaffe operations are restricted to low level. Having fought exclusively on the Eastern Front since its opening in 1941, Kittel has achieved many feats, becoming the 4th highest scoring ace in history, the most successful FW-190 pilot, and top-scoring Sturmovik hunter. In contrast to many of his Luftwaffe peers, Kittel is characterized as quiet and modest, while also being an inspirational leader within JG-54. On this day, the Battle of Courland rages near the town of Džūkste, with Soviet infantry and armor involved in fighting to the south, requesting close air support. Due to the inclement weather, PE-2 bombers are forced to remain on the ground, leaving the work to be done by Sturmovik squadrons. Approaching Džūkste, Kittel and his wingmen spot 14 IL-2 Sturmoviks on their 2nd attack run. One of them is flown by Lieutenant Vadim Petrovich Komendat, who begins his dive towards the artillery positions below. As the Soviet aircraft finish their attack run, Kittel leads his flight in a low-level attack at about 500 feet or 150 meters. As it was considered very dangerous to stay at low level without the advantage of altitude, It may seem somewhat surprising for a pilot of his experience to have remained in such a vulnerable position. However, it is likely Kittel did so due to the likelihood that there were no escorting fighters because of the poor weather. At 12:13 hours, Kittel approaches the line of Sturmoviks from below and to the rear, with his flight following him. Kittel's wingman, Oscar Renner, recounts, "From a distance of 100 meters, I saw how he attacked an IL-2 from behind and below. The expert ace opens fire on a Soviet plane, heavily wounding the gunner and sufficiently damaging it to have it later be counted as his 267th and final victory. Suddenly, Lieutenant Commandant and another Sturmovik appear from below. Renner continues, behind us, 2 other IL-2s pulled up steeply. A moment later, there were flashes in his cockpit and the machine went down. Unable to bail out due to the low altitude, Kittel crashes into a forest to the northeast of Džūkste at high speed, killing him instantly. Commandant is credited with the victory, bringing down the highest scoring ace to ever be killed in action. Thanks again to Surfshark for sponsoring this video.